we should be back online. Unfortunately, this does count as a double stream. Unfortunate. But let's continue, I guess. Okay, cool. I guess I'll just stick a part 2 to this and call it good. Very cool. We should be back online. It should be back up. I'm hoping it's back up. It better be back up. OBS just crashed on me. That rarely ever happens. It's okay. Stream says I have 0 viewers, so I'm just gonna yap a bit. Oh my god, you're still here! I didn't realize you were still here! Yo! Congratulations on redeeming first again! Alright, welcome to part 2 of the Finishing Basti story. I don't know how much of part 1 was cut out. OBS crashed. It'd be like that, but it's fine. I'll make an announcement to go back and check the double VOD because of the freaking, if anyone had a stream streak, I don't feel like having a technical difficulty break the stream streak. That would super suck. That would like ultra suck. I forgot what I was yapping about before. If y'all could just remind me and I can get back into yapping the same yapping topics again. Otherwise, I'll have to come up with something new to talk about, which the socially awkward introvert guy is not good at, believe it or not. Let us continue. I'm just powering through the rest of the levels. That's all that's on the itinerary right now. It's just these levels. I wasn't listening as always. Yo hates me. That's okay. You have every reason to hate me. When I say hates, like, people hate me. That's just how it works. It is the expected reaction. Normally, as a streamer, you are supposed to be audio-only content on second monitor. Unfortunately for me, I am not even second monitor at this point. The stream itself refuses to. Since when do I hate you? Always, you just don't know it yet. You will have all of the reasons to hate me. Skill issue on you for not hating me enough. Ayo, did I forget to... No, I didn't forget to put all 5, because otherwise they would have warned me, hey, you can have 5 dolls on this level. There is... I have it. I guess I'm playing Ocarina. What can I play? What should I play? Let's try one Ocarina for that. Well, I'm holding one Ocarina in my hands right now. Wait, here's something I could try. Ado? Another Ado song? Shit, I don't know Ado songs. Wait, let me try to think of an Ado song. Oh god. I don't know any. At least ones that I haven't. Shit. It's okay, I kind of had something going there. Oh well, Usewa. Wait, how does that one? This Ocarina does not have the range to hit that, but this one does. There's your Usewa on the double Ocarina. I had to whip out my double Ocarina just for that. I hope that was satisfactory enough. Y'all making me bust out these fancier instruments. Okay, very nice. Thanks for the clap. My music stream is on Friday. I'm unveiling another instrument that both of you have already seen. It's fine. Wait, she stuns? Oh my god, Bastard stuns. That is wild. That is actually awesome. And they explode. We run at you and we explode! Hey, we're gonna blow up! You wanted to practice the double anyway? Yes. I have a lot of instruments that I want to practice. Like my flugelhorn, my trumpet, my flute, my ocarinas, what I'm unveiling on Friday, which is in 2 days, when I unveil yet another fucking instrument because your boy has too many instruments. I have even more instruments than that. Like, I might as well just do like a bi-weekly instrument reveal stream. Like, bruh, I mean, I'll run out of instruments, don't worry. You know, I could do my contrabass ocarina stream again. Or actually, even better, a flugelhorn stream now that I know how to not ruin the microphone. That is a lot of grape jelly, holy shit, I just noticed. Hey yo, there's more marionettes. Hey yo, why is Fatusia dead? What the fuck? Who killed Fatusia? Do we ocarina streams? Yeah, I've done ocarina streams. I did my Tipsy Tales from an amateur ocarinist. That one was a classic, where I unveiled like all of my ocarinas except for a couple of them that I didn't have yet, such as the purple clay ones. It was mainly my plastic triple ocarina. More ocarinas. You've already heard all of my ocarinas. What more do you want from me? Excuse me. This is probably one of the ocarinas of all time. A Majora's Mask, if you will. It's fine. Now, all this ocarina talk, for some reason, reminds me of transposition. I feel like when it comes to transposing music, all you need is the root note and the key signature, and you just play it by ear after that. That's kind of how I transpose, really. I'm like, oh yeah, it's in this key, and it sounds like this. The ultimate transposition would be transposing giant steps. The only problem is that that plays in every key all at once. So you're at that point, it's not really transposition. You are quite literally playing by vibes, which isn't bad, I would say. I don't think I will ever get to a point where I will be able to play giant steps comprehensively. I might be able to do the main riff. Wait, can I do the main riff? Da 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 da. Not even fucking close. That was inconsistent as hell. Okay. That's fine. Wait, can I do it on flute? If I had sheet music, I think it might be easier on flute. Free ocarina, my ears have been blessed. I'm just messing around at this point. We're letting the game play itself because I'm trying to play giant steps. How does it go? Da 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 da. God, how does that even go? Da, 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 da. God, that is so hard to do. That is so dumb. Like, I'm trying to just imagine how it goes. John Coltrane is too powerful for my inexperienced self. It's fine. Let's claim our rewards, and we're not done yet, by the way. We're still going. I hope you realize we still got a little bit of time. I mean, technically stream just started, but it's whatever. Let's go ahead and do the rest of the story notes. For those who don't know, Giant Steps is a legendary song by jazz saxophonist John Coltrane. The song defies all music theory by simply including all music theory at once. It is the musical equivalent of going to the soda machine and putting a bit of every soda into the cup. Except it tasting good at the end. Somehow. Like, I mean, when I was a kid, I did that. My parents got super pissed at me. But I still thought it tasted good. Which would probably explain a lot of things about my fucked up tastes. But that's besides the point. The point is, I don't understand why my parents thought it was unironically a crime to mix all of these sodas at once together. To this day, I still don't know why they got so mad. I don't think it's one of those things I'll never understand. If I had to guess, it might just be insecure parents wanting control. The funniest thing happened a few weeks ago. It was last month at my parents' house. I was over, the whole family was over for a special dinner for Memorial Day. And my mom, she handed me some to-go containers to take home, some leftovers. And there was some broccoli salad and some potato salad. And I filled half the container with broccoli salad, and I began filling the other half of the container with the potato salad. Of course, there would be some overlap because there was no barrier between them, but I didn't care. But my mom certainly fucking cared. She's all like, no, Ness, you can't mix them. What are you doing? Grab another container. I just look at her. I unironically gave her the Gen Z stare, even though I'm like way too old for that. And I'm like, it's gonna mix in my stomach. I do not give a shit. I've already mixed them. It's too late. You cannot unmix them. The damage has been done. And she just sighs in resignation and grabs more to-go containers. And not even 5 minutes later, me and my brother-in-law, we were filling our to-go containers with food. And my mom's trying to expedite the process because my mom's the kind that always tries to butt in and help even when it is more of a hindrance to do so. But she does not understand that. She just doesn't know any better. No one can explain it to her. She's too kind-hearted and sweet for her own good, but it gets the better of her. And she starts handing me multiple plates and just says, here, you could put this in that container. And I just look at her and bluntly say, Mom, 5 minutes ago, you just yelled at me for mixing things in a container. And she looks at me and you can see the gears and cogwork turning in her brain as she momentarily blue screens. And my brother-in-law bursts out laughing like, oh! It's like, you literally just got done yelling at me for mixing them. And now you're literally ordering me to mix them. And then later I said, sorry, Mom, I can't mix them. I need more containers. What ended up the funniest part, the greatest irony, is that I ended up with 2 separate containers, each containing a 50-50 split mixture of broccoli salad and potato salad. I did not need to mix them. I just didn't realize I had that many containers I could have used. If I knew that there were even more containers, that there was like no upper limit on freaking reused to-go box containers, because if you have an Asian mother, there's some things you must know. For those who don't have Asian parents, somewhere in the house, there is a very large grocery bag filled with smaller grocery bags. There is a dedicated cupboard of reusable to-go containers salvaged from various fast food restaurants and other restaurants. You will never ever have to buy napkins ever, because the Asian parent will always, without fail, just take the entire fucking napkin box from any restaurant and just walk out the door with it. That's how Asian parents work. Ask me how I fucking know. I know I've met her like shortly, but you make me want to meet her in person. She's amazing. My mother is the most amazing mother in the world. She is Mother 2, and Mother 3 combined into one whole package. Nintendo, make it happen. But the worst things I can say about my mother are just simply unironically funny, goofy stories like that one. Like, there is not a bad thing anyone can possibly say to my mom. And it is, like, literally everybody loves my mom. She's a cartoon mom! Oh my god, she is a cartoon character mom! I inherited her energy levels. Like, my mom is, despite being a lot older than me, is somehow more energetic than I am. And that's saying a lot, because when I get excited, there is no stopping me. Like, you have to physically hold me down. We have to physically hold my mom down to stop her. And get her to finally listen sometimes when she gets ahead of herself. Because she just gets so carried away and excited with whatever's going on. Like, that's just how it works. Whenever... In the past, I'm somewhat open about me not really having a good relationship with my family. My mother is a huge exception. I have a great relationship with my mom. It's somewhat distant, but we're there for each other. It's just unlike the relationship between her and the rest of the family. I'm distant. I'm distant, but I'm not at a distance, if that makes sense. I'm like a cat. Oh my god. Cat loves you, but cat needs its space. But cat will come over sometimes. Like me with your grandma? Maybe. Hey, yo, Wind Waker Grandma? That is a song I want to learn on every instrument as well. Yo, can I play that? Oh, I can't go that low. That's close enough. The Wind Waker soundtrack is goated. I'm freaking... I really like the Wind Waker HD remake on the Wii U. Yeah, when the Wind Waker remake was announced, I lost myself. I need this. I thoroughly enjoyed Wind Waker. When Wind Waker first came out, apparently, a lot of people didn't like its new art style, especially since Nintendo teased like a Twilight Princess-like cinematic featuring what the GameCube can do. The GameCube will forever be my #1 console that I missed out on. I will always hold fond memories of the GameCube because it's basically my unrequited, unresolved high school crush in terms of video game consoles. That was the most incel thing I could have said, but that's fucking... Basically, I never owned a GameCube, but I always wanted to play it. In my eyes, the GameCube had a fucking stellar, incredible game lineup that I missed out on. And it's kind of late, but I would still love to be able to go back and play those games, which is why when Nintendo released the GameCube Nintendo Switch Online, but only for the Switch 2, I'm like, we were on the verge of greatness. We were this close. We could have had it on the Switch 1. Why isn't it on the Switch 1? The Nintendo Switch can run Switch games. Why can't it run games on hardware that's like 20 years younger than it? Excuse me? Huh? Like, sure, maybe there might be a technical reason, but I doubt it. Fucking subscription services. Also, allegedly, it's not the best emulation that they're using, which I always find it funny when official emulation sources are not as good as unofficial sources. Or, like, in any sort of dealio, where the official method is not as good as the official like, I got that backwards. When unofficial methods are better than official methods. It is a skill issue on the corpo's part. Like, Gabe Newell said it right. It's always a service issue. You better make better shit, and people won't do that. QED. My My piracy reform story came in the form of Shovel Knight. You know what? We're done with the game. Let's start yapping. When Shovel Knight came out, I will admit I nipped the game for free. At first, I nipped the game for free. However, Shovel Knight then released a free expansion. And I did not have enough connections to be able to get that expansion for myself. Because even though the expansion was free, you needed a legitimate copy to install it on Steam or otherwise. So I actually never got to play the Shovel Knight expansion because of that. I'm all like, shit. But then a friend later bought me the game and I never played it. So I do own a legitimate copy of Shovel Knight, and I did end up playing it. Now here's the thing. My very first Shovel Knight playthrough, I don't remember, because I was very drunk. I was extremely drunk at the time. God, I'm fucking old. I was old enough to drink when Shovel Knight first came out. Anyway, when I remember getting a fresh copy, and I started the game, and I started drinking, and I was actually live streaming the game. Yes, my VTubing is not the first time I've live streamed. This is niche information that was revealed during one of my quiz shows. I did stream way back in the day. Way back in the day. But it was a super drunk stream. I don't remember what happened. It is lost media, unfortunately. But when I woke up hungover the next morning, there was a completed save file on my Shovel Knight game. And I'm like, oh, I beat the game while drunk. Sweet. Much later in life, I would go back and try the game again. And fail to complete it. I somehow beat Shovel Knight while I was so drunk I couldn't even remember the game. But I cannot beat the game while sober. In fact, that might be a subathon reward. Beat Shovel Knight. Like, go back and beat it. Like, sober this time, so I remember it. Like, fuck, this game's hard. How the fuck did I beat this sober? Maybe I need to... Maybe I am the drunken fist of video gamers, in that I can only beat games when drunk, I guess? I don't know. I did enjoy what I could play of it, but the game got really... Your boy is... Okay, I used to be good at video games, and then I became an adult. And I feel like the reason why adults are bad at video games, by and large... Why ain't you drinking, boy? Because it's fucking Wednesday, and nobody redeemed the 25,000 point redeem. And if you redeem it now, I'm declining it, because I'm ending stream soon. If you want me to drink, I can drink on Friday. I might drink Saturday. I can't drink on I might be able to drink on Wait, why do you want me to drink? Listen, I do enjoy my drunk streams, but I also am deathly afraid of becoming an alcoholic. So I am I'm keeping myself in check. I keep the drunk streams to a reasonable level, and that's it. I am attempting to drink responsibly. Yeah. Oh, so that's what that's there for? Yeah, PK Fireball is take a shot of Fireball. That's literally what it is. Anywho. Give me a raid. Who's online? Ooh. I haven't raided Stella Alorium in a while. What's she doing? Why does it sound like you're trying to convince yourself? What am I trying to convince myself of? I'm very open about my drinking habits. I only drink during special occasions, so I try not to make every occasion into a special occasion. In any case, thank you so much for coming to the second part of my unfortunately scuffed Girls Frontline stream. We finished the Basti event. We managed to get the cat girl with homophobia eyes. Very nice. And now, we're gonna say hi to Stella Alorium, who is also just chatting. So we go from one yap to another. Raid Stella_Alorium, who I might be meeting at Offkai, actually. I feel like she's going to avoid me at Offkai. I am aware of the effect I have on women. It's okay, at least Resta doesn't avoid Mad Off Guy. That's actually very heartwarming to know that she doesn't avoid me. I am used to people avoiding me, so when they don't avoid me, it is a very pleasant surprise. Anyways, thank you for coming. I am going to be streaming again on Friday. That is in 2 days. No stream tomorrow. No stream tomorrow. I know I've been streaming a lot on Thursdays lately, but no. I normally don't stream on Thursdays, but I just got in the habit. And I will probably continue that habit, but I don't want to burn myself out. Good thing I'm not a people then. Ayo, let's go. Let's say hi to Stella. She's just yapping, so let's go ahead and yap at her too. I'll catch you all Friday for some musical jams and instrument trivia. Until then, take it easy, and it is Wednesday, my dudes.